Anything.
Do you have any tips for effective preparation?
Okay. Now that's okay. Effective preparation in this case, if you ask me, one thing is that you need to have the desire. Right. One thing is that you need to have desire. So that means take an example like cricket has done one which someone who has inspired you in the last couple of years, someone who has inspired you. Elon Musk. Elon Musk. Okay. And any other, because Elon Musk is beyond my comprehension as well. So I will ask you for a different example. Sunil Chhetri, the footballer. Okay, what is attractive about him? That means what makes you to think about him?
So he worked very hard to achieve the stage that he came to eventually.
Right. Okay, perfect. I will take that. So Sunil Chhetri comes out to be the ex-Indian football captain, right? And he comes from that Seven Sisters, right? And over there, if you ask me, I was fortunate enough to go to Assam and understand the geography over there. What I realized that very large number of students or large number of the young crowd, they take sports to just get out of the basic fights of the life, because there is a lot of poverty over there. Okay, that desire has to be there. So one is that you need to have the desire to be studying law in the top college. So first is that you should have that desire. Fine. So if that desire is not there, whatever the best material you have, best teacher you have, it will not work. Right? So that desire has to be there. At the same time, I keep quantifying that any preparation, 50% is the knowledge of these five subjects. Fine. Other 50% is that what is our mental setup when the preparation is taking place. One is the desire, discipline, very basic discipline, continuity. Right? Make sure that you have the desire. If it is not there, I can tell you that you need to be intelligent to crack this examination, because your mocks, your tests, preparation will take ups and down in the coming months. Right? So what will happen is that if it is low, you are not having the desire, again it will keep on going low. So you will fizzle out of the preparation. So if the desire is there, that will keep on taking your graph up whenever it is going down. That is one thing. So that is very, very important to figure out the desire. Other thing comes out with that, discipline. Discipline, as I said, that if you have to read three newspaper in continuous for 2 hours, that requires a discipline. That who is going to monitor you? No one is going to tell you, no, don't get up. You have to discipline yourself. That is one aspect. Other is that, one more important component which we miss out is continuity. Continuity is something, we are bing and bang, with the preparation for the first 2 or 3 days. 4th day I am sleeping. So that is also not going to work in this competition, because there is one candidate in some small city, he is working very hard. Right? And that should tell you that, you are not competent to get into this college. Right? So if you ask me to simplify this aspect, figure out, in case if I am coming from a very well-off family, still I have to make a name for myself. As you just gave me back the name of Nikhil Kamath, right? He also comes from a very decent family and he has still worked hard to take it that forward, right? Then I said discipline. As I said, in this examination is very boring in nature. Boring passages they gave you. Third class, not third class, I will say, very boring passages. Monotonous passages which you will never read except it was given in the examination. Right? So this requires what? Discipline, because you will realize that when army, a lot of cadets joins them. So that training makes them good officer, and that training is nothing but the discipline. So in the same way, that discipline will help you to negotiate those boring passages. Right? And then continuity, as I said, look forward to having a continuity in the complete process. Anything which is done on a continuous note, that only you get the dividends. Something which is done for a very small short time, it will not result in anything. Fine. So imagine, take an example, I am suffering from back pain, right? And I started with yoga. My back pain increased. It aggravated. So I decided I will not go. But if I would have sustained that for 6 months, 8 months with that pain and that yoga, it might have given me results, right? So something which has a good thing, which is start, it has to be done for a longer time to get the dividends. Fine. As a national level examination, you can understand national level, so obviously stakes are much higher. It requires your long-term commitment, right? And rest, this is one of the examination, not the only examination. So if you have not done well also with this complete process, that does not mean it is going to set the results for you. No, that is not true, right? Remember that you have some limitations in your life and you have to address towards those metrics, right? So in this context, you can just connect with the GK factor. Like GK, if you can't cover everything, right? So accept that if you ask me the questions from 6 to 8 months, I will answer it. I will answer to the best. But if you ask me some 2 months, 2 years back question, I will surrender that. So that type of objectivity in the profession also helps you. So that type of discipline and all those things will give you a lot of answers towards this complete process. Okay, so remember that these 5 subjects are only 50% of your preparation. Other thing is about attitude, how you take it forward, how modest you are about the things. Some of the times your mocks or your results will be good, your test goes well. You should not start boasting yourself, or you should not get out of the range. You should be modest in the preparation level. You should be modest with your approach towards the complete factors. So these are some of the key factors which should look. But majority of the time, discipline and continuity is something which I will take the key from here. Yes, Mohan. Anything else? Thank you, Mohan, so much.